What if I told you the most productive part of this garden isn't the middle?
In a little green valley where the wildflowers bloom lives Gazza the Green.
G'day, I'm Gazza the Green and welcome back to my corner of the Shire, where the ducks are whispering secrets, the pumpkins are climbing the fence, and the edges of my garden do more than their fair share of work. Today we're digging into Permaculture Principle number 11. Use edges and value the marginal. This is one of the most surprising and powerful ideas from the whole system. Stick around. By the end of this video, you're going to find out why it's the messy in-between spaces that nature loves the best, and why you might be missing your most productive patch. In permaculture, an edge is where two different systems meet: garden and path, forest and field, water and land. These transition zones, or ecotones, are teeming with life. They have more diversity, more productivity, and more energy exchange than either system on its own. Bill Mollison once said, "The interface between things is where the most interesting events take place." And it's true. You'll find frogs where the pond meets the reeds, berries in the hedge, worms and fungi where the compost touches soil, wild herbs pushing up between paving stones. This principle also asks us to value the marginal, the forgotten corners, the awkward spaces, and even the voices and ideas that don't fit the centre. Why? Because life is layered, and the margins are often where creativity, resilience, and abundance quietly take root.
Great things come of this, we all glow in the tranquility found with the soft morning dew.
For years I ignored the edges. I focused on the main garden beds, the centre of the orchard, neat paths, and nicely mowed lawns. But once I understood this principle, I started seeing gold in the shadows. The shady patch along the house is now full of shade-tolerant plants like turmeric and ferns. The lower end of the herb spiral, it's perfect for a wet zone for kangkong and mint. Around the compost, a mini jungle of volunteer pumpkins, fungi and lizards. I let the choco vine sprawl over an old fence panel, and I've even got nettles growing happily at the edge of my greenhouse. These places don't just survive, they thrive, because I stopped trying to control them and started designing with them.
Creating a kingdom in which we all believe.
The Hobbits never paved over edges, they grew with them. Their gardens had soft borders, herbs trailed into pathways, mushrooms popped up behind the shed, and fences weren't barriers, they were supports for beans and brambles. Even socially, the Shire valued those on the margins. Bilbo was a bit odd, Samwise was overlooked, and yet they were the heroes. This principle reminds us beauty and value aren't just found in tidy, central places. They flourish in the wild, weird, and wonky edges too. So, what can you do? Observe your boundaries, where paths, trees, shade, or fences meet. Grow food where you thought you couldn't, behind the shed, under a tree, around the compost. Let go of perfect. Value the wildness, the randomness, the diversity of the margins, and listen to the voices, ideas and solutions from the fringes of your community. The edge is where the surprises are, where systems overlap, where creativity sneaks in. And now you know, it was never about the middle. It was the edges all along. So, next time you're out in the garden, skip the centre path, wander into the shade, follow the compost line, and poke around those awkward bits. That's where the garden magic happens, and that's where the Shire grows.
In the heart of Bree, where the lanterns glow, stands a tavern bright, where the warm winds blow. The prancing pony, where tales are spun, with laughter and music, the night's just begun. Sipping on ale neath the rustic beams, whispers of adventure mingle with dreams. The firelight dances on the faces near, as we gather close, our worries disappear. Oh, the prancing pony, let your spirit soar, with friends from afar, always wanting more. Raise your cup high, let the stories unfold. In the warmth of the tavern, let the night be bold. By the door comes a stranger cloaked in the night, with eyes that gleam like the stars so bright. He speaks of the Shire and of mountains tall, of journeys and treasures that beckon us all. Laughter erupts as he spins his tales, of bravest of heroes and weathered sails. With a wink and a smile, he pulls us near. At the prancing pony, there's nothing to fear. Oh, the prancing pony, let your spirit soar, with friends from afar, always wanting more. Raise your cup high, let the stories unfold. In the warmth of the tavern, let the night be bold. And the hobbits play softly with fiddles and strings, as we dance round the fire while the evening sings. With every sweet note, joy fills the air. In the prancing pony, there's love everywhere. In every sweet smile and every shared laugh, we find our own stories like a well-worn path. So here's to the nights that we spend side by side, in the warmth of the fire where our dreams can abide. With a pint in our hands and our hearts open wide, at the prancing pony, we'll take life in stride. And when morning breaks softly, we'll bid our goodbye, but we'll carry the laughter like clouds in the sky. For the tales of the tavern will echo anew, in the hearts of the friends we found here, it's true. Oh, the prancing pony, let your spirit soar, with friends from afar, always wanting more. Raise your cup high, let the stories unfold. In the warmth of the tavern, let the night be bold. So come to the Bree, where the path winds free, and seek out the warmth of the prancing pony. With laughter and stories, our spirits align. In this haven of comfort, forever we'll shine.